everyone, and welcome to Stop the Static Life Coaching. This is Jenny. Welcome, welcome. Today, I want to talk to you about just stop and take a breath. It's very important when we are trying to accomplish a lot of tasks or one task that might be very overwhelming to take breaks, take a moment, and clear the head and calm down. When a person is trying to work off of a lot of feelings and such as that, they're not going to be able to accomplish things as quickly and efficiently as they would like to do so. So if you want to save time and money and energy and frustration, stop. Take a deep breath. If you have to, stop what you're working on, go take a walk, talk to a friend, do some other task, and then come back to that task. I know for a fact that when my mind is overwhelmed and I have a lot of emotions going on, which can be called lizard brain, I'm not very effective as well. And when I was working on trying to get some things accomplished, taking care of the estate and stuff of my late father and stepmother, I thought I was being efficient, and I just kept trying to push through and work harder and work more efficient. But my brain was not quite catching up with myself, and a lot of mistakes and errors were made. It started off with simple things like I face planted. I literally landed on my face. I didn't even think to put my hands out. So that wasn't very comfortable and pretty painful. And then my nose was congested and a little bruised and stuff until it got healed. And I kept trying to push through with things. And I got really excited towards the last day of my being there. And I had to get these transition thresholds. Now, or threshold transitions. Now, these are the little pieces that go between doorways and different flooring so it transitions smoothly and there's no gap and things like that and looks good. And my cousin says, now make sure, you measure, write it down, and don't forget. And I measured and I wrote it down, and I was really excited because I found a place that could cut it and everything, which is Lowe's. And I went there and I purchased it, and I told the guy, this is the measurements I needed, and he looked at me kind of weird, but he went ahead and cut them. And I came back and I was all excited and everything, and I showed my cousin. I said, hey, Lowe's does the cutting. And she started laughing and she says, I don't think your brain's quite working right or computing. I think it's lying to you. So for what I thought was doing good and stuff and pushing through, I had measured 10.5 inches for the entryway when it was 33.5 for all the doorways. And so it was kind of funny because I still wasn't computing when I was showing her the 10.5 inch ones when it was 33.5 inches. And it's kind of funny, right? So money was spent, time was wasted, frustration was happening. Your brain plays tricks. So in order to have that nice rest, that nice break, to be more efficient, turn it off, stop, take a good breath, relax, and look at it again with fresh eyes. And if you're not sure if you're running around with lizard brain or something, have someone you could kind of talk to too and say, hey, is this accurate? Is this right? Am I seeing and hearing and thinking correctly? So that you're not making mistakes. Now, mind you, 10.5 inch for a threshold transition as opposed to a 33.5 transition threshold, threshold transition. Okay, not life threatening error, but it still costs money. And that happens to me all the time. And the other day I had someone call me and they were panicking and really upset. And they said they'd been spending 6 to 8 hours on something and they were really frustrated and they don't know how it got worse. And I said, just stop, turn it off, walk away, take some breaths, do something fun, and then look at it later. And lo and behold, they did that and they were able to see what their error was and they moved along and it was so much better. So, people, you cannot function efficiently and effectively when your brain is not functioning. Help reset, take a deep breath, wait a little bit, and then press on so you can be more efficient and more effective. Um, Thank you for watching. If you like, subscribe. If you have any questions, ask. This is a no hate channel, so you can agree to disagree. You can make comments, but let's be constructive towards anybody who might make comments. You can visit our website, stopthestatic.net. And remember, you are unique. You are 1 in 8 billion. Well, it's 8 billion plus. You are very special. And you guys have a glorious day. Go take a breath now. God bless.